Hi everyone, my name is Flick Manning and I'm the founder of Corethentic, and I'm going to be talking to you today about fitness trends. And the reason why I really wanted to talk to you about this is because it is something that gets so perpetuated by social media and then by everybody that we meet and all of the marketing and the newspapers and bits and pieces that kind of tack onto these headlines. It's a really amazing time to be in the fitness space or to be getting interested in fitness or wellness, but it's also a very tricky time to be able to navigate what's real and what's not. And I see a lot of clients coming in, and even when I was simply just personal training before I even started Corethentic, I would see clients come in all the time wanting whatever was the newest trend thing to be the thing that they attained through doing a fitness workout, really negating every other factor that could be involved. So I really wanted to touch on that with you today. So to start off with, here's something that you need to know about fitness trends. Fitness trends are great if they've inspired you to start doing a workout or to getting, interested in health. Absolutely great to be inspired and have people to aspire to, but be very careful not to actually aspire to have somebody else's body. Okay, so that's really clear about having somebody else's body. It's okay to aspire to look sort of like them vaguely, but not to actually have their body. And I hear this language a lot. It's something that we have to be very, very careful with. See all the time, oh, I want to have your legs. I want to have your bum. I wish I had your arms. None of these things are going to be helpful to you, and here's the reason why. Your body will never, ever, ever be designed to be exactly like the body that you have seen on that social media post or that marketing campaign, ever. You may have some similarities to them, but on a purely DNA level, you will never be able to look exactly like that person. Everybody's body has got more than 4 different muscle strains just for a start, and each of those muscle strains are designed to do different things, and they're placed in different areas of the body. So genetically, if you were to actually take the skin off and have a look at every person, even if they looked relatively the same from the outside, they are actually not designed to do the same thing as the person standing next to them. So just because somebody has got a really, really toned bottom, for example, or really, really toned six-pack does not necessarily mean that yours would look the same, even if you were to do the exact same exercise and eat the exact same things. So really what I want to make sure that I'm really pushing here, I know I'm stretching out that word, but it's so important and I'm so passionate about it, is about finding what your body can do and finding ways to elevate your natural strengths and work on the weaknesses that you feel that you have if you want to work on them. So if you were not genetically designed to have the Kim K butt, you know what? It's okay. You're probably designed to have killer biceps instead. Or maybe you're an excellent endurance runner and you don't even know it yet. So it's about really accepting that you are not going to be or have the body of somebody that you have seen, and work out how to have the body that you already have. Tap into the power of what you have already been given. Because remember, if you are alive, regardless of what complexity you may face in terms of conditions and diseases, and I have a couple myself, it is a privilege to live in the skin that you're in, and it's about finding ways to tap in to living your best quality of life with what you've already been given. The second thing I want to point out is that trends are trends, which means they come and go. So if you do go into the gym and you suddenly go into overdrive, trying to work out how to give yourself a big juicy booty, which is great for now, you're going to be forsaking a lot of the other fitness things that are essential actually for your mental and physical well-being. So making sure that your heart, for example, is still getting the workout that it needs, and its respiratory system is getting the workout it needs. So if you're only doing one kind of exercise mode purely just to attain one particular feature, you're probably leaving the rest of your body at a deficit, which is really not fitness or health or well-being at all. So addressing all of it is really important. The third and final factor that I wanted to touch on is, because they are trends and they come and go, it means that whatever is currently in fashion in terms of a physique, in another 12, 18 months, 2 years time is going to be gone, and it will probably be the complete opposite. So I've been saying this probably for the last 6 to 12 months to a lot of my clients, those of which, might have come in and said, oh, I want Kim Kardashian's bottom. And I say to all of them the same thing, and I'm going to say this to you now, and there's nothing wrong with Kim K's bum. It's perfectly designed for her. But if you go ahead and build yourself a huge big bottom that is potentially larger than was what your body was designed for, and you are not focusing on building up the other parts of your body to get that overall health and wellness, you're going to really struggle when that trend changes, because you may go from the nice big bum, and then in 2 years' time, it's suddenly going to be a tiny, tiny little bum and really, really big arms. And suddenly you're going to have this huge big bum behind you that you're going to have to then try and work out how to reshape. And the reality is, guys and girls, some things you cannot undo when it comes to the body. If you've put on lots and lots of muscle mass, you certainly can atrophy and, reshape some of it, but some of it is built and it's just going to be there. So it's something to really keep in mind, to not buy into those trends too much, and instead buy into the reality of what you were given. And even if you wake up this morning and you look in the mirror and think, this is really not the perfect body that I wish I was born with, the reality is that is the body that you were born with. It is beautiful, it is functional all in its own way, and it's really going to be up to you to decide to get the best out of what you were given. And when you do that, when you find the exact right combination of exercise and eating and emotional fitness, and you combine those all together, in other words, wellness, when you attach wellness to your life, you will be absolutely amazed at how much of a difference it makes to every area of your life, including your actual physique. You really can get the most wonderful body and the most wonderful life by tapping into what you were given in the first place and really working that. So it is my hope that you will go out there and do that, and don't allow this social media stuff to get into that self-esteem and tell you that you should have somebody else's body. The one you have is exactly the one that you're supposed to have. So peace and blessings to you. Work that beautiful body, work that beautiful mind that you have, and join us for more amazing content coming up in our Authentic Mindset series.